Hi, it's Rob from Walden Homes, and today I'm over at our Heath Street project doing a quick little talk about the electrical reference process on a project. As you can see, we're well underway with the electrical reference here. We've already got some boxes and switches wired up. However, before all this even takes place, the first few stages would be the homeowner and the electrician actually meeting on site and walking through the physical space and planning out what sort of lighting requirements they have. If they want to have, for example, if there's a bed on this wall, maybe they want some pillow lighting, which is basically some pot lights on the ceiling that would shine down over the head of your bed when you're laying in bed so you have something to read with. Another instance would be over here, we've got some wood blocking where the homeowner desired to hang some artwork, and there's going to be a wall sconce over here shining down over the artwork. So things like that, any specific requirements or any sort of general layouts of lighting plans that the homeowner wants would be covered in this initial meeting. The next stage would be the actual electrician going back to his office and actually taking the drawings of the project and marking all his little switches and plugs and pot lights out on the drawings, which he'll then submit back to the homeowner for final approval. If everything's okay and everything's been marked as the homeowner would like, then we proceed with the next step. If not, obviously we'll go back and forth a few times just to fine tune the drawings and make sure the electrical plan reflects what the homeowner wishes for, and then with the appropriate quote can be put through. Once everything's finalized, the electrician will then come on site and actually mark all these little markings. You'll see circles with two lines to them, that would be a plug. Anywhere you see S's on the wall, that'll actually denote where they'll have switches. So here you have an SS, which means that there's two switches side by side. If you have an S4 or an S3 over here, it means it's a three-way switch or a four-way switch, which means it's a single circuit that's controlled from a number of different actual switches. So you could turn the light on from over here and it would turn off the light, but then you can flick it back over there and it would still control the same circuit. So those would all get marked out on the walls, and then again, once all the locations on site are approved by the homeowner, then the electricians will actually come in, bring the materials, and then start their actual rough-in. So the rough-in process, as you can see, involves mounting the actual boxes. If it's an exterior wall, they actually mount the boxes with this plastic poly material, which allows them to insulate around it, and that way it's not exposed to the cold extremities outside, or hot in the summer but cold in the wintertime. We're allowing us to put our insulation behind here and tape our vapor barrier to that. On interior walls, obviously we don't require vapor barrier wrapping around the boxes, so it's just installed like that. So they'll go through and they'll mark out and they'll actually install all the boxes first. Once they have the boxes in, then they proceed to actually wire them all up. So they'll send the wiring to the appropriate circuits, running everything where they need to go. As you can see, we've got two sets of 2 gang boxes here. All the wires are run between them, everything's sticking out ready to go, and they're all labeled as what they actually control. So for example, here you'll see this is the bed pots, this is 2 pots for something else, this would be the 3-way switch for the over the faucets, and then here's some sconces. So everything's labeled, and that way it allows the electrician and the homeowner to walk through one last time just to verify that everything has been installed as per plan and confirm that everything's in the right locations, and it allows us to keep everything straight so there's a little less confusion. So ultimately, once this is all complete, all the wiring's done, all the pot lights are installed. Once the wiring's obviously done, we'll put the pot lights in. Those will require a vapor barrier housing as well, because there's going to be insulation above. So once all the pot lights go in, all the boxes, the octagon boxes for sconces, all the rectangular boxes for plugs and switches are done. They'll get their inspection. As soon as the inspection's passed, we are ready for our insulation and drywall to begin. So thanks for watching, and I'll be in touch next time.